The night was silent. The alien world stood under two broken moons, their pale light falling on the ruins of an old city. Empty towers rose like black teeth, and strange smoke floated between the streets. Somewhere inside those ruins, a human soldier walked alone. His boots pressed against the cracked stones, and every step echoed in the dark. His name was Captain John Hale. He had fought many battles on many worlds, but this place felt different. The air was heavy, almost alive, like it was watching him. His radio was dead, his squad lost. He was alone, or so he thought. In the middle of the ruined city, he found a laboratory, half destroyed. The walls were broken, and green lights flickered weakly inside. John stepped through the shattered doors, his gun ready. That was when he saw her. She was not human. Her skin was pale silver, her eyes glowing faint blue. Her long hair shimmered, like glass under the broken lights. She stood near a broken table, holding a strange glass bottle in both hands. The liquid inside glowed softly, purple and alive, as if it breathed. When she looked at John, her expression was not anger. It was fear. "You should not be here," she whispered. Her voice was soft, but it carried across the room. John kept his gun raised. "Who are you? What is that?" The alien woman shook her head. "Danger. This is not for humans. If you drink this, you will never be human again." Her words cut through the silence like a blade. John frowned. He had seen many strange things in war, but never such a warning. "What do you mean?" he asked. She stepped closer, her hands trembling as she held the bottle. The purple glow lit her face. "This is a serum. My people made it long ago. It gives power. Too much power. It changes you. Your body, your mind, your soul. No human can take it and remain what they are." John's heart beat faster. Power. In war, power could mean survival. But her fear was real. She was not lying. "Why are you telling me this?" he asked. "Because once you drink, there is no return," she said. "Your blood will burn, your bones will break, and you will rise again as something else. Something not human." The room fell silent again. John's eyes went to the bottle. It pulsed, like it was alive, like it wanted to be consumed. He felt a strange pull toward it, as if it was calling his name. Outside, a low rumble shook the ruins. Alien soldiers were searching. He could hear their strange machines in the distance. They were coming closer. Time was running out. The alien woman's voice grew desperate. "Do not drink. Better to die as human than live as a monster." John lowered his gun slightly. He looked at the glowing bottle again. His body ached from old wounds. His friends were gone. His enemies were close. If this serum could give him strength, maybe it was the only way to survive. But the cost. The alien woman stepped forward, blocking his path. "Please, you don't understand. It will not make you a hero. It will make you something else. You will lose yourself. You will never be the same." John's jaw tightened. He had always believed that humanity was more than flesh. Humanity was courage, choice, sacrifice. Could any serum take that away? Or could it make him into the weapon his people needed? The rumble outside grew louder. Heavy footsteps shook the ground. Enemy voices shouted in an alien tongue. They were almost here. The alien woman's hands trembled as she held the bottle out, not as an offer, but as if begging him to stay away from it. "Don't. Once you drink, you can never go back." John's eyes narrowed. His mind raced. He thought of Earth, of his people, of the war that never ended. Maybe losing his humanity was worth saving them. Maybe humanity was not about what you are, but what you choose. The bottle pulsed brighter, as if it could hear his thoughts. The glow reflected in his eyes. His hand slowly moved forward. The alien woman shook her head in despair. "No," she cried. But John Hale, soldier of Earth, wrapped his fingers around the bottle. The glass was warm, almost alive. He lifted it slowly, his heart pounding. Outside, the enemy drew closer. Inside, time seemed frozen. The alien woman whispered one last time, "If you drink this, you'll never be human again." John looked at her, then at the bottle. His face was calm, fearless. Without another word, he raised it to his lips. The liquid glowed brighter. The world seemed to hold its breath. And then, he drank. The moment the liquid touched his tongue, Captain John Hale felt fire spread through his veins. It was not normal fire. It was cold and hot at the same time, like ice and flame mixed together. His heart pounded so hard it felt like it would break through his chest. The alien woman gasped, "No, stop!" She rushed forward, but it was too late. John had already swallowed. The bottle fell from his hand and shattered on the ground. The purple liquid was gone, flowing into him, becoming part of him. His body shook. His knees hit the floor and he pressed his hands against the cold stone. His vision blurred. The world spun. Then he screamed. It was not just pain. It was transformation. His bones stretched. His muscles tore and rebuilt themselves stronger. Veins glowed under his skin like rivers of light. His eyes burned, and when he blinked, the world looked sharper, brighter. He could see dust floating in the air, hear the distant echo of enemy machines miles away. The alien woman stood frozen, her glowing eyes wide with terror. "You fool! You don't understand what you've done." John tried to speak, but his voice cracked. His throat felt raw. I can feel it." And he could. Strength pulsed in his arms. His wounds, scars from years of war, began to close before his eyes. The ache in his bones disappeared. He stood up slowly, taller, stronger, his breath deep and powerful. But something was wrong. His reflection in a broken glass panel showed glowing eyes, golden, not human. His skin carried faint marks, symbols that pulsed like fire under the flesh. His face was still John Hale, but not fully. The alien woman backed away. "You are changing. The serum is rewriting you. Soon you will not even remember what it felt like to be human." Her words cut deep, but John clenched his fists. For the first time in years, he felt no weakness, no pain, no fear. And yet, something else stirred inside him. A whisper, a voice that was not his. "Join us," it said. "You are chosen." John's head snapped up. "Did you hear that?" The woman's face grew pale. "The voices. They belong to the creators of the serum. They died long ago, but their will remains. They will speak to you now because you carry their blood." John shook his head, trying to silence the whispers, but they grew louder, promising strength, victory, and glory. His heart raced. For a moment, he almost listened. Then the ground shook. The distant rumble had returned, louder this time. The enemy was close. Heavy footsteps echoed down the ruined streets. Alien soldiers with armored suits were hunting him. The woman grabbed his arm. "You must run. If they see you like this, they will know the serum is alive again. They will kill you or worse, enslave you." John's new golden eyes blazed. He no longer felt fear. "Let them come," he said. The woman stared at him, horrified. "No. Every time you use that power, you lose more of yourself. Do not fight them." But it was too late. The walls shook as alien soldiers broke through the ruins. Their weapons glowed, their armor shining under the broken moonlight. There were too many, dozens of them, maybe more. The leader pointed at John and shouted in their harsh alien tongue. All weapons turned toward him. John raised his hands, expecting fear, but instead he felt calm. The serum moved through him, answering his thoughts. Energy crackled under his skin. When the aliens fired, John moved faster than ever before. Bullets of light ripped through the air, but John's body twisted like water, faster than human sight. He crossed the distance in seconds, slamming into the first soldier. His hand cut through armor like it was paper. The alien fell, lifeless. The others screamed and fired again, but John tore through them like a storm. His fists broke steel. His eyes burned holes through their armor. Every hit felt too strong, too natural. The alien woman covered her mouth in horror. You are not fighting like a man, you are fighting like one of them. John stood in the middle of the battlefield, surrounded by broken enemies. His chest heaved, but not from exhaustion, from hunger. The serum inside him wanted more. More enemies. More blood. The whispers in his head grew louder. Yes. Kill. Conquer. You are ours now. John pressed his hands against his skull, shaking. Stop! Get out of my head! The alien woman rushed to him, grabbing his arm. Listen to me. You must resist or you will be lost forever. John looked at her, his glowing eyes wild with fire. For a moment he almost attacked her. His hand twitched, ready to strike. But then far away a memory came back. The laughter of his squad, the sound of Earth's oceans, his mother's voice. Humanity still lived inside him. For now. He dropped to his knees, breathing hard. The alien woman knelt beside him. This is only the beginning. The serum will test you again and again. Every time you use it, the voices will take more. John's jaw tightened. Then I'll fight them. I'll stay human. But deep inside, he knew it would not be easy. The alien woman whispered, You think you are in control. But soon you will see. The serum always wins. John lifted his head, his golden eyes burning with both fear and defiance. And outside the ruins, more footsteps echoed in the distance. The hunt was not over. It had only just begun. The ruins were quiet again, but the silence felt wrong. The air carried the smell of smoke and burnt metal from the battle. Alien bodies lay scattered around Captain John Hale, their armor broken, their weapons cracked. The purple glow of the serum still pulsed in his veins, and every heartbeat felt louder than thunder. He looked at his hands. They shook, not from fear, but from power. His fingers glowed faintly, golden light running under the skin. He flexed his hands and felt strength beyond anything human. He could crush steel. He could leap across buildings. He could hear every drip of water in the ruins and every breath from the alien woman beside him. But something else worried him more. His thoughts no longer felt like his own. In the corners of his mind, the whispers returned. Voices, soft but commanding, like echoes of ghosts. You are chosen. You are no longer weak. You are ours now. John pressed his hands against his skull, gritting his teeth. Get out of my head, he growled. The alien woman stepped closer, her glowing blue eyes filled with sorrow. I warned you. This is the beginning of the change. The serum does not just give power, it rewrites you. Every moment you carry it, you become less human. John turned toward her. His golden eyes burned like fire. I'm still me, I'll fight it. She shook her head. You think you will win, but no human ever has. The serum was not made for your kind. It was created by a race long gone, a race that wanted soldiers, not men. It will twist you into what they wanted, a weapon. Her words struck him, but John clenched his fists. He had been a soldier all his life, a weapon of war. If the serum made him stronger, wasn't that what he already was? Still, deep inside, doubt spread. Suddenly, the ground trembled. The broken walls shook dust into the air. The alien woman's head snapped up. More are coming. John closed his eyes. He could hear them, yes, hear them, before they even arrived. The heavy march of armored feet, the low hum of alien engines, the clink of weapons being loaded. His ears picked every sound apart like music. He opened his eyes again. They're 2 streets away, 20 soldiers, heavy weapons. The woman stared at him. How do you know that? John's face hardened. I can hear their hearts beating. Her breath caught. No, it's happening faster than I feared. The whispers grew louder inside John's skull. Do not hide. Destroy them. Prove your strength. Conquer or be nothing. His pulse quickened. A dangerous hunger filled his chest. The serum wanted blood. The alien woman grabbed his arm. Listen to me. If you fight them, You'll give more of yourself to the serum. Every battle takes you further away from humanity. You must resist. But when John looked into her eyes, he saw fear, not for herself, but for him. I don't run, he said. Not anymore. The rumble outside grew louder. Cracks spread across the ruined walls. Then the building exploded inward as alien soldiers stormed through, weapons glowing in the darkness. John didn't wait. He moved faster than human sight, his body blurring through the air. His fist smashed into the first soldier, sending him flying through a wall. Another tried to fire, but John twisted his arm like paper and threw him into two more. Every strike was too fast, too brutal. He was not just fighting, he was hunting. The alien woman watched in horror as John tore through the soldiers. Their armor cracked, their screams filled the ruins. John's golden eyes glowed brighter with every kill, his movement sharper, almost alien. He could feel the serum celebrating inside him. The whispers turned into a roar. Yes, yes. More. You are not human. You are ours. John stopped, panting, standing among the dead. His hands dripped with blood. His heart pounded like war drums. Then he saw his reflection again in a broken piece of armor. His face was different now. His jaw sharper, his skin marked with glowing lines that pulsed like fire. His eyes were pure gold. For the first time, he did not recognize himself. No, he whispered. The alien woman stepped forward, her voice trembling. You see it now. Your body is no longer your own. The serum is shaping you. Soon your mind will follow. John's fists tightened. He wanted to argue, but the whispers filled his head again. You are stronger than them. Stronger than all. Humanity is weak. Cast it away. His breath came fast. He shook his head. I am human. I will always be human. The woman's gaze softened, though fear never left her face. Then prove it. Do not let the voices rule you. Do not let the serum win. Before John could answer, one of the alien soldiers he thought was dead dragged himself up, bleeding but alive. Instead of fighting, the soldier dropped his weapon and fell to his knees. His voice cracked in a language John somehow understood now. Master, the soldier said, you are the chosen. Lead us. The alien woman froze. Her face turned pale with dread. John stared at the kneeling soldier, his chest tight. The serum's whispers grew louder, more triumphant. Yes, lead us. Rule them. This is your destiny. John's golden eyes flickered with doubt. For the first time, he wondered if the serum was not just changing him, but giving him control over those who once were enemies, and that thought frightened him more than anything. The ruined city was burning. Smoke rose into the broken sky, and the stench of blood and fire spread through the streets. Captain John Hale stood among the wreckage, his golden eyes glowing in the shadows. Around him, alien bodies lay silent, but one soldier still knelt at his feet, whispering in a trembling voice, Master, you are the chosen. The alien woman gasped. Her face turned pale. Do you see now? The serum is not only changing you, it is binding them to you. You are becoming what their creators wanted, a leader of an alien army. John's chest tightened. He shook his head, refusing to believe it. I'm no leader. I fight for Earth, for humanity. But the whispers inside his skull grew stronger, louder. They will follow you. Command them. Rule them. Humanity is nothing compared to what you can become. John clenched his fists. His heart pounded. He wanted to silence the voices, but part of him felt the temptation. For the first time in his life, he had power beyond fear. Soldiers who once wanted to kill him now looked at him as a king. The alien woman stepped forward, her eyes sharp with warning. Do not listen. If you accept their loyalty, you will lose the last part of yourself. Before John could reply, the sound of engines roared in the distance. Shadows moved on the skyline, more alien ships fast and armed. Dozens, maybe hundreds, pouring into the city. The alien woman grabbed his arm. They know the serum lives again. They will not stop until you are captured or destroyed. John's jaw tightened. Then let them come. But even as he spoke, another sound rose behind the alien ships, the deep growl of human gunships. He turned sharply. High above the ruins, the sky filled with the metallic wings of Earth's forces. Human dropships descended, soldiers rappelling down with heavy rifles. John's stomach dropped. His own people. His own army. They had come, the alien woman whispered. Do you not understand? Both sides want you. The aliens want to claim you as their leader. The humans will fear what you have become. To them, you are not a soldier anymore. You are a threat. John looked at his glowing hands, at the faint golden light under his skin. He knew she was right. The ground shook as both armies poured into the streets. Aliens on one side, humans on the other. Both forces moved closer, guns raised, eyes fixed on him. The kneeling alien soldier pointed to John and shouted, "The Chosen, one is here." The alien army roared in reply. From the human side, a commander's voice boomed through a speaker. "John Hale, stand down. You are under arrest for contamination. Surrender now, or we will open fire." John's pulse raced. His chest tightened. His enemies wanted him. His own people wanted him. He was trapped between two armies, both ready to kill. The alien woman's voice trembled. "Run, now. If you stay, they will tear you apart." But running was not easy anymore. Every step he took, the serum pulled at him, whispering louder. "Fight them all. Show your strength, destroy them, and no one will ever control you again." His hands burned with energy, his body begging to unleash the power. But deep inside, his human heart fought back. He didn't want to kill his own people. He didn't want to become a monster. The first shot rang out. A human sniper fired from above, the beam grazing his shoulder. The serum healed the wound instantly, but John staggered back, his golden eyes blazing. Then the aliens fired too, their weapons exploding against the walls around him. Dust and fire filled the ruins. John ran. With a burst of inhuman speed, he leapt across rubble and broken streets, the alien woman close behind him. Soldiers shouted, both human and alien, chasing after him with gunfire lighting the night. The city became a maze of fire and shadows. John vaulted over walls, crashed through buildings, and dodged explosions. His hearing picked every sound. Footsteps behind him, engines above him, the click of weapons reloading. He was faster than all of them, but they were endless. The alien woman shouted over the chaos, "You cannot fight them all. You must hide or you will lose yourself completely." John's teeth clenched. He didn't want to hide. But she was right. Every time he used the serum, every time he fought, the whispers grew louder, and he could feel his control slipping. At last, they ducked into the ruins of an old tower, its walls cracked but still standing. John pressed his back against the cold stone, panting, his golden glow fading slightly. The alien woman leaned beside him, her face pale with exhaustion. "They will not stop," she said softly. "Humans will chase you because they fear you. Aliens will chase you because they want to claim you. There is no place for you now." John's fists shook. "There has to be. I can't lose everything. I can't lose who I am." She looked at him, her voice low, almost kind. "Then you must decide what matters more, your humanity or survival." For a moment, silence filled the ruined tower. John's heart pounded. His golden eyes dimmed, but the whispers in his head never stopped. Choose. Humanity is weakness. Power is destiny. Choose us. Outside, the city shook again. Both armies were searching, getting closer. The chase would not end here. It would never end. John's jaw tightened. He raised his head, his voice low but steady. "Then let them chase. I will not break." But deep inside, he wondered, how long could he really resist before the serum took him completely? The tower walls trembled from distant explosions. Outside, human and alien forces tore the ruined city apart, both searching for the same man. Inside, Captain John Hale stood in silence, his golden eyes glowing faintly in the dark. His chest rose and fell slowly, but inside his mind the voices screamed, louder than ever. Choose, John Hale. Humanity or power, weakness or destiny. Choose. John pressed his palms against his skull, trying to block the whispers. I won't let you control me, he growled. The alien woman watched him with sorrow in her eyes. You think you are in control? But the serum is patient. It waits. Every time you fight, every time you bleed, it takes a piece of you. Soon there will be nothing left. John's jaw tightened. I'm still human. I can fight it. She shook her head. No one ever has. Before John could answer, the crack of boots echoed through the tower. Human voices shouted from below. Move in. He's inside. Captain Hale, surrender immediately. John froze. His heart pounded. He knew those voices. They were his squad, his own soldiers, men and women who had fought beside him for years. The alien woman's face paled. Your people are here. What will you tell them, that you are no longer one of them? The footsteps grew closer, heavy and determined. Then a group of armed soldiers burst into the broken chamber, rifles raised. Their eyes went wide when they saw him. Captain, one of them whispered. John stepped forward, his hands raised. It's me. Don't shoot. But his soldiers didn't lower their guns. Their eyes locked on his glowing skin, the faint golden lines running across his arms, the fire in his eyes. He looked human, but not completely. Sir, his second in command, said, voice shaking, what happened to you? John swallowed hard. He wanted to tell them everything, the serum, the alien woman, the voices. But how could he explain? How could he make them believe he was still himself? I had no choice, he said finally. It was the only way to survive. The aliens were going to kill me. This saved me. One soldier muttered, Saved you? You don't look saved, you look infected. The words stung. His second in command's eyes narrowed. Sir, whatever that is inside you, it's not human. Command told us to bring you in, dead or alive. John's chest tightened. His own soldiers, his brothers and sisters in arms. And now, they didn't see him as a man. They saw him as a threat. The alien woman stepped forward quickly. If you take him, he will be killed. You don't understand. He is not your enemy. Stay back, a soldier shouted, pointing his rifle at her. John's instincts flared. His golden eyes blazed and energy crackled through his veins. The serum begged him to strike, to destroy, to show them his power. His hands trembled as he fought the urge. His second in command's voice cut through the chaos. Captain Hale, look at yourself. You're not the man we knew. You're something else, and we can't trust you. John's breath came hard. He looked at their faces, fearful, angry, confused. These were men and women who once followed him without question. Now they pointed their guns at him. The whispers in his mind grew louder. They will never accept you, they fear you. Kill them before they kill you. No. John whispered. The alien woman's voice broke through. This is the choice. Your people will not accept you as you are. The aliens will worship you, but only as a weapon. What will you choose? Humanity or power? John closed his eyes. His chest ached. He wanted to scream. One of his soldiers shouted, Sir, put your hands behind your head, now. John opened his eyes slowly. His golden gaze burned like fire. He looked at his squad, then at the alien woman. He could surrender. He could let them take him back, even if it meant death. Or he could give in to the serum, accept the aliens' loyalty, and command an army unlike anything Earth had ever seen. The choice weighed on him like chains. The soldiers tensed, fingers tightening on triggers. The alien woman whispered desperately, Choose humanity, John. Please, do not lose yourself. The whispers in his mind roared, drowning everything else. Choose power. Rule them all. Humanity is weak. Be more than human. John's body shook. His heart pounded, and then he moved. The soldiers gasped as a golden flash lit the room. The alien woman's scream echoed through the chamber, and outside, both alien and human armies looked up as the tower exploded in a blinding light. What John Hale chose in that moment, no one could yet know. The tower was gone. Smoke and dust filled the sky where it once stood. Soldiers, both human and alien, stared in silence at the ruins, waiting to see who would emerge. From the broken stone, a golden light pulsed. Then slowly Captain John Hale stepped out of the wreckage. His uniform was torn, his skin glowing faintly, golden lines running across his arms and neck. His eyes burned like fire in the darkness. Every soldier froze. Human rifles aimed at him. Alien weapons pointed too. Yet none dared fire. John stood tall, his chest rising and falling, his body stronger than before. But inside his heart ached. The serum pulsed like a second heartbeat, whispering louder than ever. They fear you. They will never trust you. But the others? They are ready to follow. Take them. Lead them. Become what you were meant to be. The alien woman stumbled out behind him, coughing from the smoke. Her voice was hoarse, but clear. Stop this. You still have a choice. John looked around. His human squad stared at him in silence. His second in command stepped forward, rifle trembling in his hands. Sir, what have you done? John's voice was steady, but heavy with pain. I didn't choose this, it was forced on me. Don't lie, the soldier snapped. You could have surrendered. You could have trusted us. Instead, you changed. John's jaw tightened. I'm still me. I'm still fighting for Earth. The soldier shook his head. No, you're not fighting for Earth anymore. You're fighting for yourself. The words cut deeper than any bullet. On the other side, alien soldiers suddenly knelt as one, lowering their weapons. Their leader bowed his head and spoke in their guttural tongue. John didn't need translation. He understood. We serve you, the alien said. Command us. The humans gasped, looking between John and the kneeling aliens. Their fear deepened. The alien woman's voice trembled. This is what I warned you about. They see you as their master. If you accept them, you are no longer human. You are their weapon. John's mind spun. Both sides waited, breathless. His people demanded surrender. The aliens begged for leadership. And inside, the serum pushed him closer to one answer. Take command. Betray them. Humanity rejected you. Lead the stronger race. John whispered to himself, No, I won't betray them. But the serum roared louder. His body trembled. His golden eyes flared brighter. Then, without warning, one of the human soldiers fired. The blast tore into John's side. The wound healed instantly, but the shock broke the silence. The alien army roared in fury. Without waiting for orders, they charged the humans. Weapons lit the night, explosions rocked the ruins, and chaos filled the air. John shouted, Stop! His voice echoed like thunder, shaking the battlefield. Both sides froze for a heartbeat, staring at him, but then the fighting resumed, louder than before. He dropped to his knees, clutching his head. This isn't what I wanted. The alien woman knelt beside him, her voice desperate. Do you see now? You cannot save both. Humanity already doubts you. The aliens already claim you. Every second you delay, you lose more of yourself. John's golden eyes blazed with pain. He wanted to save his people, but they had shot him first. He wanted to refuse the aliens, but they were ready to die for him. He was trapped between two worlds, and both demanded betrayal. His second in command shouted over the battle, his voice filled with rage. John Hale, you're not one of us anymore, you're a traitor. We'll put you down before you destroy us all. The words hit like a blade. Betrayed. By his own brothers in arms. Something inside him snapped. The serum surged. His body glowed brighter, his power flooding every vein. He rose slowly, golden light spilling from his skin. His voice echoed with fury. You call me traitor? His gaze swept across the humans. After all I've bled for you? After every war I fought for Earth? You see me as a monster because I'm stronger than you. Maybe you're right. Maybe I am not one of you anymore. The alien soldiers roared in triumph, chanting his name. The Gaidara alien woman's face twisted in horror. John, don't. But he couldn't stop. His anger was too strong, the betrayal too deep. He looked at his human squad, his own family in arms, and for the first time he saw them not as allies but as enemies. The whispers in his mind screamed with victory. Yes, betray them. Humanity never deserved you. You are ours now. John raised his hand. Energy crackled between his fingers, brighter than fire. The battlefield froze as both humans and aliens stared, waiting for his decision. Would he strike his own people? Would he cross the final line? The alien woman screamed, If you do this, you are lost forever. John's golden eyes flickered. His arm trembled. For one heartbeat, his human memories fought back, the laughter of his squad, the promise he made to protect Earth. But the betrayal burned hotter. His second-in-command shouted again, You're not one of us. You never were. John's lips curled into a bitter smile, and then, with a voice that shook the ruins, he said, Then I choose. A blinding flash erupted from his hand. The battlefield screamed. The betrayal was complete. The battlefield was on fire. Smoke, screams, and broken steel filled the night. Alien bodies and human soldiers lay side by side, their blood mixing into the cracked earth. Above it all, Captain John Hale stood, his body glowing like a star. His golden eyes blazed, his skin marked with living light. He was no longer fully human. He was something else. The alien army roared his name. Chosen! Master! Lead us! The humans glared back, weapons trembling in their hands. His former brothers in arms now saw him as an enemy, a monster who had betrayed them, and between the two sides, the alien woman watched with sorrow in her eyes. John, this is the end. You must decide now. What are you? A savior? Or a destroyer? The serum inside him pulsed stronger than ever. Like a second heart, the whispers thundered in his mind. There is no choice. Humanity rejected you. Take command. Become their king. Conquer. Rule. John's fists tightened. He looked at the humans, at the fear in their eyes. He looked at the aliens, kneeling, begging for him to lead them. His chest ached. The second in command of his squad raised his weapon and shouted, John Hale, you've betrayed Earth. End this or we'll end you. The words stung like fire. Memories flashed in John's mind, his squad laughing after battle, the promise he made to defend his people, the flag of Earth waving against a starry sky. That was his home, his reason, his humanity. But the serum's voice drowned it out. They hate you. They will never accept you. Humanity is weak. We are eternal. Take your throne. The alien woman stepped closer, her voice soft but urgent. Listen to me. Humanity is not your flesh, not your blood. Humanity is your choices. If you give in now, you will never be human again. John's hands shook. Energy burned through his veins, begging to be unleashed. The battlefield froze, waiting for his answer. Finally, John raised his voice, steady and strong. You call me a traitor. You call me a monster. Maybe I am. But I am still human because I choose to be. The aliens roared in protest. The humans stared, stunned. The serum screamed in his mind, No, you cannot deny us. You are ours. John dropped to one knee, clutching his head. His body burned like fire, every bone threatening to break. The serum fought him, clawing at his mind, trying to erase what was left of his humanity. The alien woman rushed to his side. Fight it, John! Fight them! With a roar, John slammed his glowing hands into the ground. A shockwave exploded outward, blasting soldiers from both sides off their feet. Fire and dust filled the sky. When the light faded, John stood alone, in the center of the battlefield. His body flickered with unstable energy, his golden glow fading in and out. He looked at the humans, then the aliens, his voice echoing across the ruins. "I will not be your weapon. I will not be your master. I am John Hale, a soldier of Earth, and I choose humanity." The serum screamed inside him, but John pushed, back with every memory of his life, his family, his squad, his home. He poured it all into one final act of defiance. Raising his arms to the sky, he unleashed all the serum's power in a single burst. A blinding light engulfed the battlefield, swallowing fire, weapons, and voices. Both armies shielded their eyes, blinded by the storm of energy. When the light faded, John stood trembling. His golden glow was gone. His skin was pale, his body broken, but his eyes were human again. The alien soldiers stared in silence. Their whispers of "chosen" faded to nothing. The humans lowered their weapons slowly, unsure of what they had just seen. The key. Alien woman stepped forward, tears in her eyes. "You did it. You fought it. You chose." John's voice was weak but steady. "I didn't fight for power. I didn't fight for aliens. I fought for the only thing that matters. The choice to stay human." He collapsed to his knees, exhausted. His body was dying. The serum had taken too much. But in that final moment, he felt peace. The alien woman caught him, holding him close. "You may not look human anymore," she whispered, "but you are more human than all of us." John smiled faintly. His vision blurred. The battlefield fell, silent. And then, he was gone. Both armies stood in silence, shaken. For the first time, humans and aliens looked at each other not as enemies, but as survivors of something greater. The alien woman rose slowly, her eyes fierce. "Remember this day," she said, her voice carrying across the ruins. "He proved that humanity is not weakness. Humanity is the strength to choose." Her words lingered in the air, heavy with truth, and in the broken silence of the alien world, a question remained. Had Captain John Hale died as the last human, or as the first of something new?